guys, in this video I'm going to be doing something kind of fun. I'm going to talk about what my dream house would be like. So there are pictures of this house that you can definitely find online if you look for them, but I believe the house is in Japan, although I might be wrong. I'm about 90% sure it was Japan. I know it was Asia. But this house is made entirely, well, not made, but it has shelves everywhere, and I typed in, I saw it first on Tumblr, but I typed in shelf house or something like that on Google and found it again, and you should go check out that house because it has shelves everywhere, and I think it is incredibly cool. It's not so much the fact that it just has shelves everywhere, because honestly, the idea of having walls that are just completely shelves isn't really appealing to me at all. At first, I thought that sounded really stupid, but then I was looking at the pictures, and they don't have all of the shelves filled up, but it is a really pretty house, I think, and I was thinking about how you could fill all the shelves up with books, and you could have books on all your walls, and that I have books everywhere in my room, and I don't have enough room to actually put the books places. They're just stacked up everywhere. So the idea of having shelves on all of my walls, not that if I had an entire house with shelves on every wall, I would not have enough books to fill them up. I definitely don't. So I don't want you to think I have 50 million books I need to put everywhere. I just have a really small room, and I have no bookshelves. I have one tiny bookshelf in my closet, and then 3 shelves up there, and that's it. So that's why I don't really have room for my books. But I just love the idea of having I could basically collect I could buy every book my entire life and still have room to fit them in my house if I had that, and I love that idea. That being said, I know I'm probably never going to live in a house that is entirely made of shelves, but I would, and I also don't think I'm ever going to have enough money to buy a house that has a room that can be a library. But if I did, or if I do ever in the future have enough money to buy a house, I mean, you could buy a house and with one extra bedroom and convert the bedroom to a library, but I'm picturing a smaller bedroom that still wouldn't be that much room. If I had enough money, if I had, let's say I'm living in a tiny house, but I had the ability to build on to that tiny house, double the size of this house, I would probably keep the house tiny and turn the rest of it into a library thing. I think that the idea of that is just awesome to me. I would love to have a library in my house, and I wouldn't just make it books. I'd have a little cozy area where you could read and stuff like that. I love that idea. That is basically my only requirement for my dream house. I don't care what else is in the house as long as I had a library. But that's probably never going to happen, so I can live without a library, but I definitely need a house with lots of shelves. I'm probably, who knows when I'll actually end up getting a house, but if or when I do buy a house, I'm probably going to buy a ton of shelves, not all at once, but I'll probably end up with shelves everywhere in my house. I can just see that, my house being notorious. Everyone knows when they come to my house, they're going to see bookshelves in every room full of books because I'm obsessed. But yeah, and I wouldn't just put books on them. I'd have I could have my movies and fancy cool stuff on them. Yeah, so that's basically it for my dream house. That's all I want. I mean, obviously living in a big mansion with tons of room would be awesome. I wouldn't complain, but that's my one thing that if I could have that, I would be happy with any house. It's a nice, awesome library. So I'm going to go now. I will see you guys later. Bye.